early birds. What's going on? Save everybody. You got just under 3 minutes, plenty of time for a poo. See, be like Mr. Proper Coils, you see, always prepared. He's already done his poo. He's all set up, ready for the evening. Grizz could do a poo in that time. Yeah, well, in 2 minutes, you could still get away with it. You could still, you know, that's a minute of poo and a minute to wipe. That's plenty of time. Right, if you're not starting wiping by now, you're getting into danger territory. You need to get wiping, you need to get them trousers and pants back up. I don't know, hopefully you've made yourself a drink already. We've got less than a minute left. You're going to see Susan soon doing a dancing. We're going to get on with it, loads of stuff to get on with this evening. A big Dispergo prize as well from a race. More about it when we start in 36 seconds. Don't worry, Grizz. Don't worry. I'm in the same position as you. It's fine. We'll just have to deal with it together. Hope you're doing alright. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me for FlatCap Fridays. Loads to do tonight. Going to be a busy, fun show. Happiness and joy and all that kind of stuff. Let's do a bit of dancing with Susan. Here we're dancing with Susan. Susan do a dance. She does a dance every week. Where's her twin? And the question is, who do you prefer, Susan or her twin sister? Shrek 8, is Shrek 8 in the house? Anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good evening, everyone. Mic check. I need to adjust that because that is way too much gain. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to FlatCap Fridays, episode 17. Can you believe it? 17 episodes. We're doing all right, aren't we? It's going very, very well. Thank you for joining me for this. Going to be quite a busy one, actually. It's going to be one of them shows where I panic at the start. I rush through everything in the first 10 minutes and then we have nothing to talk about. No. Right, we're going a bit like the original plan used to be before. We've got some news to do, but we're going to look at certain countries, mostly countries near us. We're going to talk a little bit about them, not spend too much time. We're going to do tech in an unusual way. I've got a massive, wonderful Dispergo race to do where you can win 1,000 litres. No, we got 1 litre of juice. 1 litre. 500ml bottles. That's 500ml. 500ml. Half a litre. That's what you're going to win. Half a litre. 500ml bottles. I think that's what it is. Yeah, from the 13 Squig range, which can be fantastic. Yeah, 1,000 litres. No, not really. It's definitely 5 of something. Anyway, I hope you all had a good week. Ian just had a heart attack. I hope not. It's lovely to see you all. We're going to get straight on with safeties. Let's do the Faxi safe. Not with that one. That is not what I tried to press. It's this one.
So the first thing we do on FlatCap Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody. Have a wonderful show.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
Right, let's get straight on with it, shall we? Yeah, let's close that and close that. Let's do some safes to all of you. You go to bed singing that on Friday. That's fantastic. That's brilliant, Jackie. And by the way, that's really close on the old poll. Vape stuff, 54%. You want to watch painting, 46%. So pretty much half of you would rather see stuff about painting walls than vape stuff. That kind of just tells me everything I need to know about people's current motivation within the vaping world. That's brilliant. Anyway, let's do some safeties, and we're going to do it in song form. Because everything's just in song form on this show, isn't it? Right, we're going to try it. Here we go. You ready? Let's drink a coffee. This is going to be tricky. I might have to play the song twice to get through, because there's quite a few of you who are participating in the chat. Ready? Ready? Let's do it. And some of you got really long names.
Do the FCV safe.
Ben M, Bill Richard, Bob Cattrall, Cicero, Triple Labs, Faxi M's, FlatCap Vapor, that's me,
Do the
yeah.
FCV safe.
Gemma's gone, Grizzly Vapes, had 2 good online. It's me, Jackie,
Do the
Margaret,
FCV
John,
safe.
Best. Is it
Do
too
the
loud?
FCV
I'm going to
safe.
anyway. Jake, John, just Josh, Man Nosh, Mark H,
Do the
Mark Ward,
FCV safe.
Mike Smith, Mac Wood, and my
the
Vapes.
FCV safe.
Can't do it fast. No, I can't do it fast. Stuart Valentine, SG, let's shut up, you. It nearly works. Bit more practice. I'll get the hang of it. Stuart Valentine, SG, Rob Cousins, the Vaping Snowman. I think that's everyone who's participating in this. You, I don't know, you've just popped in now. Thank you very much for joining me. That was a disaster. We won't do that again. Safe, everyone. Safe. I hope you're all having a nice Friday evening, or if you're in Oz. Was it Saturday now? Who knows? I get all confused. I don't know where Phil is. There's a few people not around, but there's a few of you that are in, which is fantastic. So thank you. Stuart Valentine, Cicero can't win a race to save his life. It's pretty close on the races now, isn't it, between you two? Matt, it was terrible. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday, Stuart. Right, I'm not going to mess around this evening. We're going to get straight into... we're going to go to the Philippines first for the news. What are you doing, silly computer?
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just want to watch the news, and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
Right, well, I'm not going to spend much time on these, but I'm going to go jump to some countries and talk about some things to do with vapey stuff, which we haven't done in a while. I'm safe, by the way, Shrek. Jackie, you're not going to be here next Friday. Neither am I, but we'll talk about that a bit later. So yeah, you're not going to miss anything. Going over to the Philippines. Now, the Philippines, they had a regulations bill that I think in January it was actually agreed and it's now passed. So, good news really is the vaping regulation bill has now become law. Vaping is now seen as a strategy to help smokers reduce or eliminate their health risks from smoking. The law allows online sales of 65 milligrams, 6.5% is that limit, and lowers the legal age from 21 to 18 years old. Now, reading up on the restrictions, there are some things about where products can be sold. They are going to restrict where vaping products can be sold, and obviously penalties for selling to children, minors, all that kind of thing. Advertising is being restricted, along with the packaging and all the labelling's got to be a lot less child-friendly and a lot less colourful and that kind of stuff. But on the whole, pretty good news for the Philippines, I think. Now, I don't know about you. If you're any kind of vape channel, you might have noticed you get a lot of views from the Philippines. I certainly did on YouTube get a lot of views from the Philippines, which is cool. And it's a big thing. It's a big thing, vaping. And now it's got some kind of regulation to it, which is very, very nice. So very good news, I think. I think that's pretty good news for the people of the Philippines. Fantastic. Right, now we're going a bit closer to home where things aren't been so great. In Ireland. Now, there's a big thingy madoodle about this at the minute. A big thingy in Ireland about what they're going to do with regards to smoking and vaping and all that kind of stuff. Just metal vape, I'll read that in a second. So the Irish Health Committee published their pre-legislative scrutiny report. And within this report, they talked about plans to ban flavours, obviously basic packaging for all vape products, and advertising ban for all vape products as well. Obviously, people like the World Vapors Alliance have hit back, saying the reports are going to affect smokers, blah, 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 blah. Banning flavours would spell disaster for smokers who want to quit. Absolutely. So, yeah, a bit of bad news in Ireland at the minute. Even in Mike Caines, even in Metal Vape, I think I already said even, but hello. Thingamadoodle, yeah, there's a lot of thingamadoodles going on in Ireland at the minute, which isn't great. But then on the other hand, over in Scotland, according to the Daily Record newspaper, Scots are pro-vaping. Pro-vaping. Thanks to Ciro. Stuart races like a tomato trying to catch up. Very good. I'm like lettuce, always ahead. Dad jokes. Love the dad jokes. Oh, by the way, Metal Vape. What did Metal Vape say? I think Japan is implementing a similar nicotine system to us. 10ml bottles can have up to 20 milligram, and larger bottles have nic added in separately. Yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it? So yeah, Scotland. Scotland did some. Not all of Scotland, but they've had some different polls going around and opinion polls and that kind of stuff. 2,000 people asked their opinions on smoking and vaping. 45% agree vaping should be encouraged to smokers. And the majority believe vaping is safer than smoking. Only 1 in 6 wanted to make vapes more inaccessible. So they wanted to restrict how accessible they were. Now, I personally think that might have changed a little bit from when these numbers were released. Because I think disposables are affecting certain things that haven't come up in this poll. But apart from that, I think that's all good news in Scotland. It's a shame you want to leave the UK, join the EU, and then you'll ban vaping. But apart from that, I think that's lovely news from Scotland. It's good to see the Scots like their... And one thing, actually, I'll be honest, I did notice, especially when I got into this community vape world, is actually how many... I don't know how many of you from Scotland in chat right now, but I was just surprised. Don't know why. I don't know why. It felt like quite a lot of Scottish people were in the vape community. I think it's great, but I don't know why I don't know. One of those things. But it does seem like actually sometimes it's more Scottish people than English. Certainly not many Welsh. Scots here, yeah, no, it's great. It's just I know something to think about. Speaking of Wales. Wales. So Wales have released basically one of their plans to be smoke-free by 2030. You haven't seen an advert for years, Josh. Not doing much to discourage smoking. So Wales had this thing, and it's a loads of different basic posters just telling people how they can get off smoking, blah 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 blah. Their plan for 2030 smoke free, but literally vaping was hardly mentioned, and the only way it was mentioned was it was more about discouraging the youth from vaping and smoking. That's the only really part of it where the flag's great, Matt. That's really the only part where e-cigarettes are mentioned. The e-cigarettes were not mentioned in the plan as a way to assist smokers to quit smoking whatsoever. So, yes, they kind of missed a little trick there, or just decided, no, we don't want to mention vaping, which is funny that they did it, because obviously UK or England smoke-free plans have a lot about e-cigarettes and implementing them. So, yeah, I was quite surprised by that. Anyway, all of these are available online, all these things. If you want to find out about how Scotland, the Daily Record newspaper, you can find that. The Ireland, the Irish Health Committee, pre-legislative, you can find, if you got the time, then you can go and read them. But, I mean, Do you want to read them, or do you just want the bullet points? Because that's all I really want. But I'm the one sitting here reading through them. Anyway, yeah, that is news. That's all. That's all. I could sit here for ages going through all the bits and bobs and stuff that's going on around the world with vaping, but I think that's quite a nice way of doing it. Netherlands, hi Timby in the Netherlands. Netherlands, Holland are going through a bit of a. From what I've seen, I might be wrong, Timby, but at the minute Holland's in a bit of a pause because there was a pause on the regulations, the flavour bans and all that kind of stuff because of was it the NNA? I think it was the NNA or someone like that who found out that they were going to approve certain liquids or certain concentrates that had banned chemicals. It was a bit of a weird one. So yes, but you've got a bit of a pause a minute. I don't know what the latest is. If you want to update everyone, if you know the latest on what's going on with the vape bans and all that kind of stuff in your country, then feel free to put it in chat. Also, if there's anything you'd like us to research for next week, which actually is not next week, but the following weeks, let me know. You can always send me an email. So yeah, that is the news. That is basically the news. Nothing to rant about this week because, like I said last week, we're looking at just good stuff now. Just stuff we want to do. I'm not interested in all the nonsense. Because 56% of you want to talk about vape stuff and only 44 want to talk about painting walls. So yeah. 13 tobacco flavours and only 10ml bottles up to 18 milligram. Only 30. So in the Netherlands, that is going to be only a variety. A huge variety of 13 different tobacco flavours. That's lovely. Should start in July but extended to December. Yes, I'm sure, Tim, that's because of the NNA or someone found certain chemicals on the list which the Netherlands were going to approve, but the NNA said no, these are banned chemicals from elsewhere. There was a bit of a problem, so they're having to go through everything. No fruits or menthol. Hey, yay walls! Let's do some painting. Oh, what am I vaping on, by the way? I've gone old school, like I said I would the other week. Original profile, topside jewel. I'm on some Downtown Central from Fresh Vape Coast. It's cherry lime. It's lovely, but you can taste the sucralose in it, and it's after a while too much sucralose. That is bad, isn't it, Jackie? Yeah, it's not looking good for the Netherlands. Not looking good. Everything right with Stuart? Are you okay, Stu? Oh, Timber, you're sorted then. You make your own. You are good. For how long, though? For how long? For how long everywhere else as well? Sucralose is the devil. So, let's do some... We are going to storm through this now, actually, because I've stormed through the news. We're going to do some tech. Like I say, I've gone a bit different with tech this week because I wanted to get more UK based and look at releases from manufacturers big or small. Oh, Stu just ghosting. How you doing, Stu? Safe, Stu. Stu, I didn't forget you in the race, by the way, and you Factory M's, you in there as well. Good evening, Irishman. How you doing? We're lovely, lovely spuds, we are. Let's do some tech.
So, I really want to see the latest tech. Is there anything good this week?
So, there's a few bits. Oh, Mike Haynes, hang on. Hold the phone. Mike, you all tell me what you're vaping on now. Juggernaut on Tesla Invader. My own coffee mix, Guar 21, Arbiter 2, and Lemon Pocket from Amatorium, and the Blaze on my Legend with Fantasy Orange. Mike has got the world figured out. Put it that way. He's got his own coffee mix on the go. He's got a Lemon Pocket from Amatorium, and then he's got the Blaze on a Legend with Fantasy Orange. He's living the dream. You're living the dream more than I am right now with my sucralose e-liquid. Been thinking of buying the Rebel DNA 75C. Oh, isn't that just Josh? Isn't that what you've just bought, Joshy? Because yours is dark. Oh, of course it has, metal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speak to Josh about his one. 30 litres of PG and think 125 litres of VG. Yeah, you're good for a while then, Tim. Jackie, finding a good coffee that suits you or whatever I just struggle as well. I have slowly but surely been working on a coffee flavour, but I'm a long way off. Yeah, Josh, you have got it. Josh, you need to speak to Metal Vape. It's the concentrates used with coffees that, for some people... No, I wouldn't even say that. And I know some people do find a coffee they're comfortable with, but just like Jackie's saying there, they all taste burnt toast, that kind of stuff, burnt coffee beans. I agree with you 100%, Jackie. Even when I've made my own, it's been a challenge to make some that are right, in my own opinion. But people do find a coffee flavour they like, and they stick with it, and it becomes their all-dayer. But no, my coffee mix needs some work. You're still vaping it though, Mike. That's all good. I have a fantastic coffee recipe, but it's a real coil killer, says Bill. Iced caramel latte is very popular. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't mean in disrespect, Dripper Labs. It is not a bad iced caramel latte at all. Just personal preferences again. Shrek's on the Ragnar Mini. Have a Voltro V2 30mm. Just waiting on a custom set of coils. Ooh. That's one thing I like about John. If you've got a particular atomizer or RDA or whatever it is that's maybe a bit unusual, as a slightly wider deck, or you need a specific width size coil but you want to consider certain resistances, John Propercoil is the man to try, because he will make you a custom variation to suit that build. And he's not afraid as well to if he sees something come out, a product come out, a drip or an RTA that's maybe a bit unusual, I guarantee he's buying it so he can see it and he can work out what coils are good for it. So if a customer asks him, I need some coils for this, he can already recommend something decent. So he's not just building coils to flog them, he's got a keen interest in understanding the requirements of us vapors. He genuinely has. Yeah. Yeah, have a little fiddle around on Dripper Labs, Jackie. Yeah. Or even if you let Dripper Labs know, I want to create this. If you're doing a coffee but you want it to be quite smooth and soft, and you don't want that strong burnt, they are experts in those flavours, so they'll be able to hopefully guide you and make it as tame and as subtle as possible. That's what they're there to do, and they're very, very helpful. Not gonna lie. Hi, Jonah. Do you like the Vapefly Crimhild 80-watt box mod? I'm really enjoying this mod. It feels good quality. Haven't tried that one. I am a big fan of the Crimhild 2 sub-ohm tank. I'm a big fan of a lot of Vapefly products, actually. Yeah. I've heard good things about that box mod. To German 103. Didn't they do the... They did a few. I can't think about that right now. Aaron, this is the second week now, because you lot all said go back on YouTube. Just for the lives, which is what we're doing. So far, so good. Evening and safe. Safe above the clouds. It's a nice mod. Right then, anyway, I'm going to do some techie woos. I've already done the bumper, didn't I? And we didn't get to it. So first of all, something different. Now, first of all, the first thing that surprised me about this was the green colour. I thought this looks very nice from Dot Mod. This is the Dot Mod Revo. Now, you might have seen this on the social medias at the minute floating around, because we've done safes already, Mr. Shrek. This doesn't have a LiPo or a lithium-ion battery. This is a supercapacitor. A supercapacitor, which I'm not going into the techie, nerdy side of it because it's too much for me on a Friday night. But it's like a battery, but it works. It's not. It works very different. It stores, the way it stores and charges and discharges is very different to a lithium-ion battery or that kind of thing. The batteries we're used to. It means that it charges much quicker, but I do have concerns about discharge in the battery and in real life. I always have concerns about discharge. The one issue I find, I'm getting geeky already. The one problem I find is to do with voltage drop on supercapacitors and how it's kind of relative. It's very different to lipos and stuff like that. So it's, yes, this one would be interested. I would love to get my hands on this Revo and do a tear down on it and test the balls out of it. You know, if a capacitor decides enough is enough, then it goes kaboom, says the Irishman. Yeah, this might be the future. Now, I've said before in the past, I'm sure a lot of us have said that battery technology, an advance in battery technology would help the vape world. I don't know if this is the advance we're looking for, what we need. But we'll see. We'll see. It might take off. I have a feeling Vaporesso are going to jump on this supercapacitor bandwagon as well. They might have already done that, but we'll see. Yeah, there might even be a flux capacitor inside this supercapacitor. Bill says the supercapacitor can discharge very quickly with a super low build. John Best has the same concern as me. Yes, from what I understand, when discharging a supercapacitor, I believe the voltage drop is relevant to its charge, to its discharge, which that is a bit, yeah. Don't want to know about your sex life, guys. I'm talking about, oh dear. No, we're still talking about batteries. But I need to do more research on supercapacitor myself, to be honest. I'm no expert at all. Anyway, moving on, because this is a different week and I'm doing things a bit different. I'm just going to tell you things that are going on, different updates in the vape world and things that are happening. So, like for example, Dripper Labs have some new house flavors. There's a few I've done like this. Dripper Labs, you all know Dripper Labs by now. They've got, I forgot, why didn't I write these down? They've got a whiskey flavour. There's a new lemon flavour. And there's a sour apple, I think. Drip Labs, if you're still in chat, you're welcome to put the names of them in chat. So they've got some new recipes they've made that you can pick up and try yourself, but you can also use those flavours in your own mixes. Yes. A couple of new house flavours from the Dripper Labs. Lemon, there you go, thank you, Jack. Brown sugar, that was the one. Brown sugar, green apple and whiskey. Thank you, Jack. Yes, whiskey is an interesting one if used correctly. I've had some whiskey concentrates before with it because actually they work really, really well. And the Dripper Labs have made one of their house recipes is literally like a alcohol cocktail. It's rum, whiskey, and all sorts going on. Moving on. The wonderful people. I'll message you later to help blank out the background when post. No, I like this here because I can go. And anyway, I'm sure I know how to blank my background if I need to. I just like it so if I needed it to pop up and say something, I can still do it. There's nothing you want to. Is that annoying you, Shrek, if I just do that? Anyway, this is Exceptional Vapes. The Clowns Biscoff range. The Clowns range, the Biscoff, Waffle Biscoff and that. They're bringing out a Salts line. It's coming out very, very soon, so check that out. Something quite cool here is the Peekaboo. This is the Aspire Nautilus 3S. So there was a Nautilus 3. This is the Nautilus 3S. Now, I'm not going to lie. It looks like they've just put a cage around the middle of it with little shapes in it, hexagons or whatever. Like that. That's quite tricky to do. Woo, there you go. Yeah, it's 24 millimeters, 3.75 mil capacity or 4 mil capacity. Of course, it takes the Nautilus coils. Wait, so watch this. I can wiggle my ears. Anyway, carrying on with Aspire, the Real X, quite a cute little pod suitcase briefcase system. They're bringing out a limited edition gold one. I love gold. They're bringing out a gold edition. Yeah, Zugan, it's not the prettiest of things. It is a decent little performer pod system and a special gold version that's not quite available, but I never realised, especially when I did my review on the silver one, how expensive it is. I saw an e-cig one. They don't have the gold one yet, but the silver one is 45 quid. 45 quid? So the gold one, I mean, at the minute, it looks like once the gold one's available, it's still going to be that £45. But I was like, that's a bit much for a flipping suitcase vape pod system. Dripper Labs must be behind or something, because he's only just now putting in classic lemon sherbet, sour apple candy. There you go. They're the new house flavours. 45 quid, Shrek. Yeah, I know. Next one. Dispergo, the wonderful FlatCap Friday sponsors, Dispergo, have got a Clotted Dreams range coming out. Or actually, they're out now. I have one here. I have the peach. It's like a peach jam and clotted cream. I've only knuckle tested it, and the knuckle test was divine. The peach flavour, just a little lick of it, is really, really lovely. FlatCap, hardly any travel from coil to the mouth. Yes, a good little performer, isn't it, Mark? Mini can and new coat, yeah, it is. It's just a tough, durable version of the mini can. Great little performer, for sure. I hadn't had clotted cream flavours before. I'm really interested to try out this bad boy, the peach one I've got. The other ones there's a strawberry jam and cream, clotted cream. Clotted cream's lovely, isn't it? Real clotted cream and jam. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. Way too much in my opinion, guys. Expensive for a pod of that calibre. Yeah, absolutely. You're a bit behind Dripper Labs. It's cool. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, the Real X is a good little pod system, but that's a lot of money spending 45 quid on that. Would like to sample the clotted cream range from Dispergo. Ian, hook me up. You need to sort Stuart out, Ian. Eating free rider, how you doing? Say free rider. Clotted strawberry. Yeah, there sound like there's some good ones there. I think it's a blueberry jam, strawberry, raspberry, peach, and the lemon one as well. It's going to be interesting to know how well that clotted cream flavour comes through, because there is a difference between like normal creams and a clotted cream. That's a whole nother level. So yeah, but yeah, go and check them out if you want, go folks. And FlatCap. Oh damn it! Oh wait, I know what you can use.
FCV20.
Yeah, use FCV20 on the Dispergo website and get 20% off. Brilliant, look at that. The system works. Right, last but not least, I was very excited to see that Proper Cores have released a Staggered fused clapton range. This is an image from the website, but we're going to do some close-ups, yeah? We're going to do it. I've got 3 of the new Staggered fused clapton coils here right now, and I'm going to show you them in the worst possible way. No, I'm going to try my best to show you them close up and be really fancy, and it's not going to work. But we're going to try anyway, because, you know, why not? So let's close. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do that for a minute. Let's do that. So the FCV20. Right, you've got a blurry screen at the minute. Do not worry, because what I have here, if I can do this correctly, are the new Staggered fused claptons. Now these ones come out at 0.11, 3mm inner diameter, and that's 0.11 dual coil. And see, this is a 2x24 gauge NI80 and a 34 gauge NI80 on there. And these are the chunky ones, basically. I also have these series ones, but first of all, let's look at these ones. Excuse my little jewelry fingers. We need to get closer, don't we? Let me get a bit closer to these. Let me get something to hold them carefully. And let's put that like here. And let's put some extra light on. Like that. And then let's do some focusing. This is very tricky to do with all the fingers and thumbs. It doesn't work very well, does it? It's too blurry. But anyway, you get the idea. They're very fancy. I'm going to carry on. We're going to carry on, because the others. So that's the 0.11. When you got them set up as a dual, the 0.11 staggered. I love staggered fused claptons. I think they're cool looking coils. I don't know how they perform. We're going to find out. Not now, but I'm going to find out soon enough, because I'm very excited about these. So the next ones here. These ones are, if I can flipping put the things the right way, 0.15. When you put them in dual coil configuration, slight difference there you see to the actual metals that are used. But these Oh, again, just sitting in there in a little bed of cotton. Look at that. I love this style of staggers. I just think they look really cool. Like I say, we'll see how they perform. I don't know how they compare to aliens and fused claptons and all that kind of stuff. But I'm excited. And lastly, the big boys. The big boys. So these big boys here are series staggered fused claptons. Now, I'm a big fan of the series aliens from Proper Coils. They're big fat chunkers. See, these I'm out a 0.27 dual coil, 3.5 mm in diameter, 8 wraps. So these are chunky monkeys. These, now not these in particular, but just the series coils. Personally, I really like series coils in a big RTA just as a single coiler. That's just personal preference, but I'm a big fan of, and I think one of these in like a 28mm ATI will give you bags of airflow for sure, but you just get real good flavour. You don't go crazy on your wattage, and you just get a real decent vape. Very nice. I can't quite focus it very well. I'm trying my best. But yeah, very, very nice. Snap, crackle and pop. Yes. So yes, there we go. Proper Coils, new staggered fused claptons. Obviously, you can get them on the Proper Coils site. Go and check them out, folks. Very, very nice coils. Obviously, I'm very excited about those ones. I really, really am. So thank you to Proper Coils for sending me them. Really looking forward to giving them a thrushing. Yeah. Eight wraps on them bad boys. Yeah. There you go. That's tech done. So the idea was to be a little bit more. Not just looking at, Vape's got another RDA out, and Freemax have done another LED RGB flashing thing. Looking at local UK companies bringing out whatever the hell they're bringing out. You know, mostly e-liquids and stuff, but still, good stuff. Your camera is so good I could see your fingerprints and no muck. There's always muck on my hands, Shrekky. Dead Rabbit Max. Yeah, I'm going to have a good think about where them coils are going to go. But I do want to do... I need to do a bit of a Proper Coils refresh video, because it's been a long time... do you help Vape do an RDA? Yeah, it's been a long time since I did a little Proper Coils thingy. Jack, you take it easy. Don't worry, buddy. Hope everything's alright. So I need to do one for Proper Coils, because they always... And I always get a lovely little... I get a little note from Proper Coils. In fact, I keep them. I've got them all here. From every time he's sent me coils or anything, you know, like a Christmas card, I always keep them. So I'll add that one to it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Call me sad, but I like it. It's nice. Jack Vapor DNA 75 is British. Superb mob. Yes. Jack Vapor, that's a company that's just kind of disappeared, isn't it? Right, are we going to do a little race?
Spon-
Oh yeah. I always forget about this bit. I should tell you the big sponsors.
Sponsored by Derek's Farm Store, for all your farm store needs. Lazy Sue's Saunas, the best in dry or wet heat sessions. VG, the BG's but covered in vegetable glycerin. PG, the VG tribute band. Deirdre's Massages, Nano does it best. And finally, Bob's Sausage House, always firm, always tasty.
Always firm, always tasty. Gotta love Bob's sausage. Hi Dispergo, you just swapping accounts here, confusing me. I won't do the vape mail. I've got a little bit of vape mail, mostly pods though, so it's pointless. Oh no, I will though. I will. Anyway, Vaposo Lux X, the Nivox Feeling X. What's with the X's? And then I've got a couple of limited edition jobbies from Dispergo. So Dispergo have teamed up with a couple of different manufacturers, Fruit, Supergood, and some of their own brand ranges, and done some limited edition. And I don't have a clue why. I don't understand. I'm like, what is the purpose of this? But anyway, they've done some limited edition thingies. So yeah, interesting. Again, I don't know the reason for it. They've just done a bit of collaborating. And where's the other one gone? Here. Well, hold on. Sorry. This is one of their Jack Rabbit limited editions. This is Cherry Bakewell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the reason, but it's cool anyway. Would have sounded better with a remix from yourself, Gaz, instead of that horror voice. I miss the old clips. You missed the old clips? What clips, Sam? What ones? Oh, what, the sponsored thing?
Sponsored by.
It would have sounded better if it was me, sorry. I think I was too embarrassed to say always firm, always tasty. Just a bit wrong. I'd rather a computer voice say it. Yeah, they look nice from Dispergo. I just don't understand. Shrekky has done a couple of limited edition reviews already if you want to go check them out. Right, so that was Vape Mail done, wasn't it? Hello. So it's time for a bit of this.
Well, it's time to see if you can win a race and win a prize from the wonderful sponsors, Dispergo.
Malcolm's dead. He's down there. There he is. Malcolm's dead. So, guys, as always, if you wanted to enter the race and have the opportunity to win a prize, you needed to be in the Flat Cave on Facebook. And I put this up the other day. No, I put this up like last night. And I needed people to comment below, I like turtles. I like turtles. And there was about 40 of you that done it. Well, that's obviously minus those that are part of the FCV gang on the locals group and all that kind of stuff. So obviously they're automatically entered because they are very, very supportive of the channel. So they automatically get entered. But yes, if you are on Facebook, then yes, you need to be on there. Not on Facebook. Matt Woodham. I'm going to have to add you to the list, which is now 3 people who aren't on social media. Faxi, you're already on there. Stuart, I've put you on the list as well. But Matt, I'm going to save your name for next week. I'm going to put you in with Faxi and Stuart for next week. I'm going to keep you out of it for this week. And I think I might do this moving forward because you did win last week. And I think I'm going to keep the person out, the winner, for the next week. But I will remember you for next week, Matt. If that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. You're welcome, Stuart. Stuart and Faxi, you are saved in the brain as, oh, they're not on social media, put them in. But Matt, I'm going to add you to the list. So yes, like I say, if you are looking at the Dispergo e-liquids this week, you're gonna have the, I can't speak. Nicky Maynard, yes, of course I will. You're gonna have the opportunity to get hold of 500 mil from the 13 squid range. And basically, if you are the winner, you just need to contact me or Dispergo directly and just let them know what ones you like. Now, there's been a winner before of the 13 squid range because it's quite a big range. So we cut you know, Dispergo are generous enough as it is. They don't have to offer the whole range, but 5 flavors or 5 or whatever you like. The winner previously just chose all 4 or 5 of the same, which is what you can do if you've got one you already like. CJ. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle beat 'em up game is wicked. I'm jealous, Faxi. I want to be playing that. I need to add Nicky Maynard, and then we're going to do a race. Free Rider, yeah, you're in there. Free Rider, I'm sure you're in there. I would even check. I just need to add. I need to add Nicky. Excuse me. Reading chat whilst typing, whilst making sure everyone's in there that should be in there. We're good. That's everyone. 41 people. You're in the race. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 500 mil. Isn't that generous? I'm even putting it up there. Look how I did that. Right, now this is obviously UK only. If someone internationally wins, and I didn't realise, then you need to let me know straight away anyway. But I'm sure I'll realise once you send me your address. If you are an international winner, I'm going to send you one of these, and we'll run it again for a UK winner, okay? That's what we're going to do this week. I haven't got many of them left, so we're not going to be doing it every week, but that's for now. Luckily, if you are international and you do win, I'm going to send you one of those. And if you're UK, then well done. Dispergo are going to deal with you. So yeah, it's all good. Anyway, let's do a smooth transition. 2 minutes. You're on your BMXs this week. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. All the best. Are you ready? 2 minutes. No, you don't, Josh. Stop lying. Do you want the music as well? Let's do it. Is that too loud? I don't know. Christian P's taking an early lead with Gavin Beck right next to him. The BMX Bandits. I like it. Absolutely very generous to the community. Unbelievable. It's 500 mil. 500. I wish I could pause this. No, we're not having my walker tonight, Faxi. I can't do it tonight. I can't. It's all a bit boring at the minute with 1 minute 22 seconds to go. Sean Garb sneaking up at the top there. Sean's in. No, Remzi's in the lead now, just by a tiny amount. I have no idea where Cicero and Stuart are. Oh, there's Cicero. Phil Oates is starting to creep up as well. This music's still made in. Kirk Morton's looking good now with 46 seconds to go. Excuse me. Sam Pollock's looking good. Shrek, you're near the front, Shrek. What the hell? Ben, I don't know where you've gone. MK Vape is starting to catch up here, really pedaling there. Go for it. Here's one of the shifts. Mark Hawes, you're sitting there comfortably in the middle there. Look, you're starting to creep up. Jackie with the little green hat. You're doing pretty well. 20 seconds left. Jackie's in. Oh no, Jackie wasn't the lead for about a second. Thomas still sitting there. We got 12, 11. 10. Kirk takes a strong lead there. Nicky Maynard, who entered quite late. Second place, third place, now gone down to 4 Mark H. Josh is catching up. Josh is looking pretty good in the pink bicycle. It looks like it's going to be. I don't believe it. Well done, Josh. Jackie, you were super close. You were literally... Josh just put his foot down right at the end there. And John, you were third. You come third, John. Well done, Josh. Josh, that I already know what you want. I told you, Jack. There you go, Josh. Jack was rooting for you. Unlucky, Jackie. Very, very close second place there. Josh, that's good news for you. I know it. No, I was going to say something about this, right? I remember when I started vaping, and after a couple of months, I was subbing vaping, and at the time, I had a young child, and I was financially struggling. Wife was off work. We had a little baby. I'd started vaping. I'd broken mods that didn't last very long, and they were like 70 quid to a new one. No, Josh, this is coming direct from Dispergo. You'll get it in the next few days. And e-liquid at the time, it wasn't as many UK. I don't remember being a big fan of a lot of UK stuff. So I was buying Charlie's Chalk Dust 30ml glass bottles at £14 each. And it was very expensive. So the opportunity to win 5 100ml bottles would have been amazing back then. So I'm really super generous to Dispergo. I really, really appreciate it. Every week they're doing this. Jonah, I didn't see you either. You're somewhere in the back there. Where is Stuart and Cicero? Who wins this week? He's not international. Shrek, you were 16th. Nicky Maynard, you didn't do well in the end. Stuart the Spanner, there you are. Faxi, you were 26th. Bill, you didn't do well either. What the... Aaron, you were 30th, my dude. There you are, Free Rider, 33rd. Stuart Valentine, 37th. And dead last, our friend in America, Cicero. Well done, Stuart. You win. And congratulations to Josh. Fantastic. That was a good race. Josh, I take it you're just going to speak straight with Dispergo. Dispergio. Cicero, Stuart, what's the scores with you now? Is that like 8-8 or something? Well done. Well done, Josh. Who was 8th on the list? You were, Ben. Ben, you were 8th. I'll show you again. There you are, 8th place. Les Waldo in 9th. Nicky Maynard just above you. Mark Hawes in 6th. You were in 8th, Ben. Congratulations for your 8th place. Right, I'm going to tell you something I'm doing, but I'm not going to tell you too much because I keep getting copied. So I'm only going to tell you the bare minimal. I'm going to do, not me, not just me actually. I'm in the middle of organising a massive race for the end of September. But it's going to involve a lot of... I put you in twice, did I? Well, you really unlucky then. Yeah, this massive race is happening at the end of September. I did as well, didn't I? You jammy sod. It's going to take a lot of you guys participating, not just in the live shows, but in other ways as well. More information's coming soon. I'm trying my best to pull as much stuff out of manufacturers and vendors as possible to offer some really, really good race winning prizes in the end of September. But you're going to have to pull your own fingers out in order to be entered into this massive race. More information coming soon. As soon as I've ironed out all the details, it's going to be massive. I'm not even... it's going to be the biggest thing I've ever done, winnings-wise. But I think it's going to be pretty up there for UK-wise with regards to giveaways. Sorry, I'm saying it because I ain't scared. Big up to Spur Guy. Remember them days well, guys. All I used to vape was American e-liquids, but UK has become innovators. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a much better place now, John, than it was, for sure. Yes, I've got a big thing coming up soon. This giveaway race end of September is going to be amazing. But you lot are really going to have to work for it. It's not going to be something you can just jump in and win on the day. You're going to have to work for it through the whole of September. More information to come soon. I'm very excited. It's going to be awesome. Josh, send them to Aaron. Josh, that's really nice of you. Josh, we will sort that out. Between me and you, we'll sort Aaron out. So, Josh, can you get him... That's really nice of you, Josh, and a great idea. Can you get Can we get Aaron to check out the 13 squid range and choose? Dispergo, I'll be in touch with you, and me and Joshy will do what we have to do to get it to New Zealand. Yes. Josh has a really lovely idea. I like that. That's the Discord group being awesome and being all mates. I like that. That makes me proud. That makes me proud. Discord, speaking of Discord, if you do want to join Discord, we had loads of new people set up last week, which was very, very nice. I'll see if I can put the link in chat if you want to join the Discord. We do lots of chatting things, and you get people like Josh being all nice and sending his e-liquid out to other people. Dispergo, we'll be in touch. We can sort out that. We can do whatever you need us to do. Whatever you need us to do, Dispergo, to get it to Aaron, we will do it. Yes. Shrek, what link's that? What's that link for? Juice for Days? Huh? Dodgy links to e-liquid websites where they're selling Dispergo stuff. Tell us more, Shrek. What the hell are you up to? I don't know what you're doing, Shrek. Yeah, Dispergo, so that's brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah. That went really, really well. That's really, really nice. Massive thing to Dispergo. It's always great. And Matt, I'm guessing, Matt Woodham, did you get yours? Because it's my fault. I didn't see your message. They went into the requested thing. I just didn't see them until like the Wednesday. So I don't know if you've got them yet. Is that an OnlyFans link? Stuart, you're more than welcome. Ian, thank you, buddy. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Whatever you want me and Joshy to do, we'll do. We will do it. Do it. Oh, we haven't got them yet. Matty, they should arrive. Maybe they'll arrive tomorrow, hopefully. So I did get this little puppy. Oh, I just had a message from Mrs. FlatCap. Thank you for the reminder, my dearest. I had to show you this. because I promised. Let's see if this works. Where are you? I can't drag and drop something. Oh, it's not working. Hold on. I have to show you this. Night, Faxi, you going to bed? No, I'm not going yet. I'm going to try and add something, but it's being a stupid thing. Well, there we go. Vaping Style website. Vaping Style. If you add the Tallow X to your basket, the Rebirth RDA, and the Claymore, you get all three for $35. 35 quid, all three. Tallow X, Rebirth RDA, and the Claymore, 35 quid, all in. 3 RDAs for 35 quid. That's a bit of a banging deal if you ask me. So yes, check out our Vaping Style. There you go. I can stay in the house now. I can stay in our bed. No, it is a good deal, to be fair. Those 3 RDAs for 35 quid. Matt, that'd be great if you tag us on Instagram. That's lovely. Yeah. That is everything. That went smoother than I thought. I genuinely thought I was going to have a problem. It is a bargain, isn't it, Ben? I think that's a bargain. No, you see, Aaron, the thing is, if Josh, he's too humble to be, they might have facts, you'll have to check it out. Yeah, Josh is too humble, but he did win some Dispergo 13 squids not too long ago, and I have a feeling he's probably still got 1 or 2 kicking around, because he's the person that bought all the same flavour. So maybe that's why he's being super nice. But Josh is a lovely guy. And he also gets more vape mail than I think any of us do on the Discord group, because he's constantly getting vape mail. There you go, Faxi. FlatCap 10 as well is a cheeky little code you can use on that one, Faxi. Very, very nice. Yes, if you have just joined the Discord, thanks so much. That's great. Oh no, Ben, you've got me on full screen. That's not good. Oh my days. Why would you do that? Look, this is embarrassing. That's horrible. Is this going to work? Look what Benny M's got going on. Is that going to work? Oh no, it's not going to work. That's horrible. I don't like that. Look, he's got me in... Sorry if you didn't want anyone to see this, but you put it in the Discord group, so technically I own it. Not really. Look, yeah, that's just horrible. You put it on the big screen. That's awful. Oh, that makes you... Imagine if somebody you put your face on it. That's fine. If that's the way you have to watch, cool, I appreciate it. That's funny though. What have I missed in chat? If needed, Gaz, I will chip in for... Mike Haynes, you see, this is the community for you. Everyone helping chip in. That's really very much appreciated, Mike. Yep. He does work hard, and he does play hard, and he does buy stuff, Shrek. You're absolutely right. Shrek does. Needs a bigger TV. Oh, yeah, thank you for the reminder, Mrs. FlatCap. Yeah, there will not be a show next Friday, or the Friday after. Oh, yeah, or the Friday after. Yes. So there won't be a show next Friday or the Friday after. Yeah. So we got 2 weeks. Sorry, everybody. I might try and do a cheeky little live stream, but I couldn't book it in and do one just like that. So yeah. So I don't know what you can do for 2 weeks. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other people doing stuff. Do a Tuesday show next week or the week after. Yeah, I'm going over to Ireland. I've got family over there. So I'm going over to Ireland, and I'm going to go and see Proper Coils. And actually, I don't know. I haven't spoken to him. I might even see if I can hook up with Mr. Proper Coils while I'm over there. I don't know. Just a little trip away with the kids and the family and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll try and go live during this week or next week, should I say? Next week. Yes, I've always wanted to go to Ireland as well. My brother's been over there for a few years and never been, so I'm looking forward to it. Actually, it'd be nice to get away with the brats and that. Just a week away. Just a week away. I haven't been abroad because of all the COVID stuff. I haven't been abroad in ages, and it's not really going abroad. Doodly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. All the Irish vibes. Be fun. We're going right by the coast, right in the south of Ireland, out of the way, the sea, and I've always been told how beautiful it is in Ireland, so I'm really, really looking forward to going, yeah. Oh, Josh, okay, wicked. Wicked, Josh, that is sorted. I'll speak to Dispergo, and we'll get that sorted. Josh, we could have done it, we could have spoken about it. You didn't have to go through YouTube. YouTube ain't going to pay the postage. Yeah, I've got Ireland and I've got Corfu next year, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But we have got to drive for like 4.5, 5 hours to get to the ferry, and then an hour and a half on the boat across to Ireland, and then 2 hours south of down Ireland. Oh, with kids. We've all been there, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I am. It'd be nice to get away. So yeah, no show next week and no show the Friday after because I will be away. But yeah, have a yeah, I don't know what you guys are going to do. I'm going to try and stick out as many reviews as possible over the next week or two while I'm away as well. Hopefully there's stuff ready to go. I'm kind of backlogging everything so that there's content going out whilst I'm away, which is nice. Mike Haynes, there you go. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. That's great. That's postage. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I think it's about 15 quid to send international postage, the basic one. But the problem I found with that is they say it takes up to 12 weeks to arrive to Australia or New Zealand. But usually I think it's about 2 weeks. So that's probably the way that will go down, I guess. And you guys have pretty much covered it with those 2 wonderful contributions, which is great. I will, SG. Thanks for popping in. Right, I'm going to leave you all to it, guys. Bit of a random show, a bit different tonight, really. It felt different. The show felt different. I don't know why. I had nothing to moan about. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Shrek. Thank you. Big shout out. Massive thanks, Shrek. 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. £20 you pay to Australia. 20 quid to get to Australia. Yeah, it's around there. 15, 20 quid. That's cool. I think we covered it. That's brilliant. I am looking forward to having a proper Guinness, actually. Proper Guinness. Right, folks, I'll leave you to it. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, all of you, for joining me. Massive thanks to Dispergo for sponsoring the show. Massive thanks to all the other sponsors and everyone else that supports the channel in every way they do, including all you wonderful people in chat. Really do appreciate it. It's always nice to do this Friday show and have a laugh and talk about some stuff. The generosity and the community side is always great. I really appreciate all you guys. Get on the Discord group. Don't forget the Flat Cave on Facebook. Get on there if you want to keep in and see what's going on with the giveaways and things like that and how to enter the show. I will see you in a couple of weeks. I might try and creep on live at some point while I'm away or before I go away. But yeah, have a good one, folks. Take it easy. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.
Do the FCV safe.
Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do.
Do the FCV safe. Do the FCV safe. Do the FCV
Have a lovely
safe.
weekend, everyone. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye. Night.
Do the FCV
Night.
safe.
See you later.
Do the FCV
Bye.
safe.